Good morning. It's time for another exciting episode of Ralph's House. Yeah, we're back again. It's Wednesday and I'm working in the kitchen. I think Jimmy's just about finished the floor tiles now upstairs, and they say the shower cubicle and possibly the toilet is going in tomorrow. That'll be good. But I think I mentioned yesterday I had all these. The best description is lumps of snot up in the corner, so I had to cut all this out with one of those. So it created a bit of dust, as you'll see in a minute, but then I've filled it in and squared it all up, and then I'll put some caulking in it and just filling in little imperfections. And this stuff on the ceiling, I mentioned about these because you can't get them off. I discovered if I use the cutting disc on them and just take them off, I can go straight over them with polyfiller and it's nice and flat. So short term, that's what I'm going to do to get this ceiling so it looks at least presentable. I will overboard it in time, but if I can get it looking reasonable and get this edge looking sharp, and then we can get this skim down here, this kitchen it'll be all right. Won't be too bad. Also mentioned yesterday that I'm thinking of putting the hob here. I've got to measure this up accurately today, but it makes sense because it's a galley kitchen and you've only got this space between the two sides. It's really difficult to work in here. If anybody else comes in, they're not going to get behind you, so it's cramped. So I'm thinking that's fine to come out and make a cup of tea, that sort of thing, but if you want to cook, you want the space, and I think this end would be great. So a worktop here, some cupboards underneath, take saucepans, that kind of thing, gas hob in the middle. It's a 5-ring burner, the one I've got, and this is an outside wall here. There is a shed, but it's going, and then it can vent straight out. I just haven't quite worked out where the oven should be. From a purely logical point of view, it should actually sit there and face this way, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. We'll have to look at that, and also I've got to have room for the freezer. Now that's why I call it dusty. I've arranged with my neighbours, give them no warning, that I'm going to be taking these tiles down tomorrow. And they said that's fine, they are getting used to the noise. I said yeah, but this is a lot of chiselling on against your wall, it's a part of your wall, so it's not going to be very nice. But I have got to do it, and they're fantastic neighbours anyway. Hello Phil and Bernie. Yeah, so tomorrow I think it's very likely I'm going to have to take all these tiles down to the floor here, because I'm not planning on taking the worktop much past that. That leaves a huge expanse, so that's got to be plastered. Yeah, so that's it down here. So I'll be mixing up pots of that all morning. But let's go and have a quick look at progress in the bathroom. I know you're dying to know. Floor tiles are in. Look at that. Yeah, I know they look a bit grey and washed out. Obviously going to be cleaned off, but they have been grouted right through now. So that floor's nice and sealed. And I've got a little job I've got to do next. I've got to infill this with wood. That's where the original catch was, and it'd be nice to get that sort of tidied up, get something in there flush, just PVA it in, and then hopefully that should be dry in the morning. We can just put some grout or some sealant down the side of it against the tiles. So that'll be that. And it also means I should be able to then, I've got to clear some stuff in that room, it's a bit piled up. Some of it's rubbish, yeah, a lot of it's rubbish. But I've got a cable, which is the two-way switch in the hallway, which is beneath there somewhere. I've managed to push the cables up, just got to find them. And then I shall thread that along the landing, up through there, and join up here. And then we'll have two-way switching on the landing. So it's an odd one really, because the landing light is part of the upstairs lighting circuit, but it's partially controlled from downstairs. So it's not actually part of the downstairs lighting circuit, but you know, it's got to be done at the same time while I'm doing the upstairs. And that'll be the landing light done. Bathroom light is still permanently on at the moment because I've yet to replace that switch up there. I've got a new switch for it. I can do that, and then I can move onto the back bedroom. The light in that, get the wall light installed. Just check the walls for any roughness anywhere, any caulking that I need to do around the edges and the tops, and that'll be ready to paint in here. Anyway, we ended up with 1 pack of tiles left over from the white and 1 pack of tiles left over from the floor tiles. That's fine, just gives me a few spares, and it's very likely I will use similar tiles in the kitchen anyway, so that's no matter. And good to have some spare floor tiles. If you do crack one, you know, as Jimmy said, he said no problem, I can come out, take out a broken tile and reset it, it's no bother. But for now, no drilling, no grinding, no dust, because the grouting between the tiles needs to go off, and that's fair enough. So that's why I'm calling it an early day today, but we have made great progress. And yeah, the shower should be in very, very soon. Fabulous, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's it from Ralph's house today. A very short one, but it's half a day, you know. I was here about, I don't know, 9 o'clock this morning. So, you know, I've been here a good 3 hours. And I'm covered in dust, to be honest, from downstairs. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the like at the bottom. And feel free, leave a comment if you like, if you've got any suggestions. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.